Howdy guys, I'm Apollo8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Dream of 5. Today it's time for Chapter 3, Cornered Rats. I took a little break and sure enough I couldn't get enough of this game, so here I am back for another one. Chapter 3, Cornered Rats. Indeed, I think we left off taking care of some brigands. Alright, looks like they've been pulled back deep into the stronghold. We've got a moment to take a breather at least. Those pursuers, any idea who they are? Whoever they are, they're keeping a respectable distance now. I've got no idea who they are. Just gonna ask you, given how firm you were about keeping distance. They sure weren't Striders. Arcade thought they were. He thought caution best. Is this? Yeah, this is escaping from Altea, isn't it? From FE11. Something like that. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, it seems that way, and you listened to the old man. What would you have done? Would have figured it's Farrell's men. We should have talked to him. That's the right call, the safe call, from what I know. Can't think of a single dang reason anyone but bandits would be on us. Only thing I can figure out is maybe your old man's got something to hide. No point denying it, he's no friend of Farrell's. And we're with him because... No, wrong question. How do you know him? I won't deny I know him, but this isn't the time for the story. Huh, or you don't trust me. Well, maybe. You ask me what I'd do? I can't answer right unless you trust me to know what's going on. I'm not some pampered highborn. I ain't been reared on books on military theory or what have you, but I've made it 38 bloody years on this earth. Ain't no fluke. Hey, this guy's a legend though, for real. I'm not a highborn. How's that square? There's gold inlaid in that war brand of yours. Another long story. Come on, rouse the company. Let's flush out these cutthroats and be done with this place. Sure, it can wait. But someday, I'm gonna shake some answers out of you. And you better not die until then. I'll do my best, Sergeant. Alrighty. Very nice. Ooh, this is a cool looking map. Dudes are at the gates. How the heck do we get into this bloody mess, eh? Felt so good for so long. Yeah, we were soaring. Permit you your trespasses. Yeah, that bloody one-eyed freak. Thought you were a dang cretin, eh? And he was right, made you a fool. Ranks? Who? Oh, it's only you, Chris, yeah. You alright? Yeah, why in God's name should I be alright, eh? Go on then, spill the bad news, I know it's coming. It's these bloody Striders. Derek's dead, his boys are scattered, we can't hold him back. Where did they find their nerve? Where'd this steel come from, eh? We made ourselves kings of this valley, but now they kick a fuss. Bet this was somehow Farrell's plan. Hey, but how's this help him? How the heck should I bloody know, Chris? But he's got a plan. But he's got plans. He's got a plan, Dutch. Plans so big they're bloody schemes. Plots even. So, what now, eh? We could give up. Give up, huh? Chris, I love you with all my heart, but they already got nooses all nice and measured for us, mark me. Can't fight our way through this, then that's the end for us. All of us. Got it? Yeah, I'll tell the boys. Yeah, good, make sure they know. Cornered Rats always got a chance. I'm guessing they're brothers. They've got a similar color scheme and some different marks on their faces. I kinda guess it. I'm guessing it goes along with the, you know, Rankin and Crispin. I'm guessing it goes along with the turf of being the leaders. Unless they've got just a really weird mustache situation going on. Each brigand would drag down whoever they needed to reach the top, even as the pot boiled beneath. I guess that makes sense. That's pretty cool either way. 10 strength, 11 speed, 8 defense, 29 HP, and a steel sword. He ain't no joke, that's for sure. And then Crispin. Tremor in his hand vanished as he knocked an arrow, the fear giving him focus. Thunder Affinity Archer, Iron Longbow, 13 strength, 11 defense. Sheesh, this guy's crazy. He's on a pillar no less too, so that's gonna be interesting to deal with. I'm sure that Rankin's gonna step back onto the throne as soon as the map starts. Well, this looks like it might be a bit of a longer one, so I think I will cut my battle preps this time. So, as such, I will do my battle preps, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I do believe we are ready to get into this one. This one looks like a great deal of fun. So the objective is slay the leaders. We've got some treasure chests for our new thief as well. Rankin and Crispin are the leaders. I did notice in the prep shop you can actually buy the iron longbows, so maybe I'll get one of those sometime once I have another archer that's worthy of it, so to say. at the moment, I've got homeboy Gareth here, and I'm just gonna use him to his fullest, doing the thing he knows to do best. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna start off nice and simple. We're gonna clear all these enemies out the first turn, get them cleared up, and that way our second turn's pretty easy, I believe. You know how it goes. Plan for the first turn and let the rest fall into place afterwards. So are you gonna move? First and foremost, you are gonna move. I could get this guy knocked out in a turn and a half, more or less, right? If I go up here and I kill you, then I could, in theory, shove Gareth up and then rescue Reyna back. I just have to, you know, engage in a little bit of silly, as it were. Let's see, hand axe over here. So probably Chester gets me started. Yeah, that'll work out. And then I've got a pretty solid solution of just letting her almost kill this guy and then get the kill with whoever else, really. So things should go roughly according to plan. Cathael can start us off with this one. You know how it goes. Mercenaries on a pillar, they ain't no joke. They will be dodging and they will be dealing damage. I do kind of want to get a better feel for mercenaries. They're a little bit stronger and a little bit slower than Myrmidons. They've got more HP, so they're noticeable on HP is the main thing. I guess they roughly are the equivalent of brigands in this sense, so it do be how it do. Let's see, maybe I attack from 3 range with Thunder, if theoretically Colbane could double. Not quite going to be able to, that's okay though. If I really want to, I could use her turn to swap him over, and then I could shove, and then I could use this space to kill you after rescuing Trisha out of the way. Well, it's something for next turn. As it is right now, I'm going to go ahead and kill... let's see. I guess I should probably do it like this then. If I'm... Well, I can't actually do that. That definitely dampens the plan a bit. Well, are you going to be able to reach that tile? Can't reach the tile above, so theoretically Cyril could go up and do this. I did go ahead and trade Cyril's Slim Sword away. Can't remember who I gave it to off the top of my head, but it will be put to good use wherever it's at, I'm sure. Well, either way, let's go ahead and do this. This is a pretty clear-cut one. If we don't get all of the, you know, I don't know, all of the stuff done with the quickness, so to say, then it's okay. We can always take care of things as we go. Do the bosses move? We do have a throne, but it does appear that they move. Although, in all honesty, okay, yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember if enemies show whether or not they move. But the bosses assuredly do. This is such a good song. What is this? It's a remix of... Yeah, this is a remix of Shadow Dragon 2. Man, this is great. As a Shadow Dragon fan, let it be known, I'm having a great time here. It's everything I've ever wanted it to be. Get that, you know, fandom roaring. Get to play some more Shadow Dragon inspired stuff. Not so much inspired. I'd say this is decidedly its own experience, but still, it's nice to have that little callback. Colbane will probably get this. If not, we'll cry about it. Good job. It is 2RN, so you can trust hit rates in that range. It's kind of nice being able to trust things for once. I am perhaps strangely not used to it. Trisha could do this, or maybe Eileen could help out here. Slim Sword it up or some such. I'm thinking at this point I might as well just go ahead and maybe physic her after doing this, and then she'll bait the boss down. Iron Longbow, these guys don't move. Oh, it's Crowe. I don't know who that is. He's got a lot of things. I'm going to assume he's recruitable. It was clear that in better times he would only be fit for the noose, but we needed him and he knew it. Well, that does tell me what we're working with. An archer, steel bow, iron longbow with a potion, wind affinity, 10 constitution. This guy's pretty good. 26 HP too. Sheesh, he's really good. I mean, bows are a bit powered up as it is. Okay, yeah, that's great. I'm definitely here for him. Let's see, so if I do a little bit of would javelin get me the kill? 4, 12. It would actually get me the kill. So if I theoretically trade javelin, there's a way to do this for sure. Definitely a way to do this. How do I go about this, though? Is it even worth it to save the extra turn? It would be really funny. Because I could shove him. All I have to do is get the javelin over. I guess what I could do is I could trade the javelin off of you and then swap. And then trade the javelin over to you. And then obviously this is going to keep the mercenary alive. We don't double. Well, in that case, yeah, if it's going to be heavy, 14 weight, yeah, you know, that does make a big difference as it would turn out. Well, in that case, I'll make it simple on myself and I'll just leave the top dude alive, probably. I'll take the damage. I will indeed take that damage. It's a bit of a shame, but maybe it'll work out. He can't kill anybody in one round, so it's just a free heal for the homeboy. Defense skill speed. Okay, really good level up there. Really good level up. You can't reach, none of y'all can reach. Theoretically, worst case scenario, I could just bait this guy with Rena. 12 damage, and then Iron Longbow. 20 minus her, 9 defense if she's using, or 10 defense if she's using this. So theoretically, she would survive both. That said, is it worth it? Do you live? Surely you live. You don't deal 16. You don't have 0 res. Okay, well, I guess that would indeed cause the situation to fall apart a little bit. Okay, I'll just go kill this one with you. And then, like I was saying, this should work out. If you got this, you're only taking 10 damage from the top dude, so... You live. If you live, then go for it. Could always dodge, too. I mean, that'd be a nice little boon for me. Most assuredly. And it does bait out one of the bosses pretty easily. I can keep him trapped by Gareth. Making use of enemy AI this way. I would usually use the Slim Sword here, but this is a good opportunity to waste some Iron Sword with no drawbacks. Because homeboy over here is going to come and attack, or homegirl, as a matter of fact, is going to come and attack. Alright, so let's take stock. Backed into a corner, yeah, with a pack of mangy cutthroats, sure. And some striders who grew a spine are dead set on massacring all of us. Right, well, I've been out of worse. Hey, you. Hey, great, just as I was starting to worry I could die in peace. Die? Nobody's dying here. Well, a lot of people just did. Look, the boss says, we gotta fight hard, right? Because those bloody striders will fit us for a hanging if we don't. Yeah, reckon surrender's looking pretty good right now. No, because the thing is, right, we got plots and we got schemes. It's all part of Farrell's plan, right? And we're in his corner. And nobody but nobody puts a rat in a corner. Yeah, no argument here, mate. Dang well better not be. Just shoot the dudes before they get through to you, yeah? Right, and I figure my fearless leader's so confident in winning, he's gonna come out and lead from the front of the line, right? You got a real smart mouth, Sellsword, but if you want to see another sunrise, trust your arm instead. If they get this far, my money's on the mouth. Okay. Well, hopefully I can get a hold of him. I'm sure it's gonna be protagonist, Madam Protagonist, as it were, that recruits Crowe. Alright, good. I'm glad that baited him out. So, you're the boss of the Dark Rites. One of them. It's the only chance you'll get, friend. Stand down and you might just survive. Yeah, but if I kill you, I'll live for sure. I mean, you know what? That's reasonable. It's not for sure, but it's reasonable. I can't really argue with that logic. He's got a point. Okay, so Steel Sword right here, that's no big deal. Might be able to kill this one with Amelia. Hopefully. Thunder's not exactly accurate, but it is very nice. It offers that versatility. We're going to have to play against Thunder at some point. Well, we're going to be using a lot more Iron longbows. Skill speed res, okay. I like Amelia. We're going to take care of her. We're going to make her happy. She needs... We're gonna make sure she's not sad anymore. Surely. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to trade your Javelin back and then Kanto along. Doesn't really matter what I do there, because I mostly just want to do this and then get the kill with old buddy. A notable name, I'm sure. Cathale. Yep, there we go. Cathale seems really good for this point in the game, though. I'm really eager to see when we get a Knight's Crest, because... Or if this game uses Master Seals, then one of those. Because, I mean, this is a unit, like, a full-scale unit, as a matter of fact. It's like, yes, the floor here is indeed made out of floor, but no doubt about it, that's some quality floor right there. And not even the Archer girl from Call of the Armor, although she was made of floor too. Just not the wooden or stone kind, it was simply her name. Well, anyway, now that I'm properly engrossed in the stupid, I'll trade these around. You can't actually use that yet. Well, it is what it is. I'm not too interested in using Chester for combat. He's really good, like really good. Probably one of the best thieves I've seen for combat purposes, but I don't really intend to use him for those. I've got other units I like to train, and a lot of the time I treat thieves as units who are free to come along, more or less. Obviously, it's going to always be good to give experience to your thieves so they get their speed up and can do more stealing, but I think he'll be pretty okay for a while. We'll just do it like this, that's fine. Oh look, Farrell sent you. Farrell wants you dead. We need the old man, but we gotta keep him alive. Whatever, I'll just scrag you and call it a day. Okay. I have always been a fan of the hit Pokemon Scraggy, so... it's a pretty good one, I gotta say. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal up. I really like our healer here. I feel like if something is going to occur in Chapter 6 as the game sort of led into expressing, well, I'm interested to say the very least, and if these units may disperse for a time. It was good while it lasted, Ranks. Yeah. Rest in peace to homie. I think he was just a little bit stupid and not really a bad guy. Which, I mean, I say that, but he was literally a brigand. I mean, you kind of get what you get to a certain capacity. Alright, Rena go right here. Well, let's see. We'll put Rena here, but then we'll... let's see, 23. You've got 4 defense. Yeah, you'll live. And nobody else can hit that tile, so... put you there. You can do a little bit of memeing it up. Swap's going to be rather handy on the long term, I can already tell. Oh, let's not end turn. Be a very, very bad idea. Whichever one of you wants to come and attack, Eileen can do so. Does not really matter to me so long as the archer can't reach. Hand axe hatchet combo. Can you reach? Okay, good. Very, very nice. Not punished. I do like that so far. The map design hasn't been like, okay, you have to, you know, partake of a certain order of moves or else you're not allowed to play the game. It's very lenient in this way, and that's refreshing. Nothing wrong with having, you know, enemies and stuff that really bump up the difficulty. Oh wait, was that a support? Probably not a bad one. I mean, if it gives attack and defense, B rank is solid. Because Anima's... well, yeah, Anima's a point of defense at B rank, so... I gotta rework my image, my mental image of, supports just the slightest bit, but it's pretty decidedly in a good way. Nice dodge. Because, I mean, you always get attack and crit avoid. I mean, as long as crit is not 10 or more, you cannot get crit. So, I mean... there's really no downside to it. Every single support prevents you from getting crit up to a certain point. You could probably even get to the point of negating killer weapons eventually. So if you can get them down to 9 crit, they have 0, so you just need 21 points of crit avoid, plus whatever would equalize their skill. Like, for example, if this guy had a killer axe, you don't need, let's see, it would be 33. You don't need 33 to get rid of his crit, you just need, what, like, let's see, bring that down, what, like, brain empty, 29? Not even. More than, or less than that. You need, like, 20... why is brain empty? You get the idea. You can do the math. I can't, apparently, but you can. I trust you. I'm sure someone will be eager to let me know. You don't need that. You don't need the entire amount, is basically the point that I was getting at. And that is... it's a fascinating concept. I've never played with the concept, obviously. I think it's only in this game. But I think it's a good one, overall. Because that way, you know... you as the player really dictate how much crit you interact with. There's a certain amount that you can't avoid more than likely, but There's pretty much just as equal an amount that you can avoid. Okay, I need a little bit of 2 range over here. I can heal up Eileen after this one. You'll see the favoritism flowing into Eileen and Amelia. Pretty much on repeat, because I like them so much. And yes, as a matter of fact, it is bias, because I think they're pretty. Push you back up to full. Hopefully we can miss one of these. That's an 86, we'll miss one. We've always got to miss one, and if it's in a follow 8 let's play, we got to miss an 86. I'm sure we'll make that happen at some point. Almost assuredly. Let's see. And yeah, as of yet, I still haven't added the growth sphere patch. There's a part of me that's like, should I? Because I know it's good for the viewer end of things. Then there's a part of me that's like, is it worth it to know? Because my units seem good enough that if I don't know, it's fine as well. She'll be fine. We trust our armor knights in this house. Let's see. Well, I mean, at this point, okay. Good, we do have universal ranges, so we can check those at will. Let's get you up here. It's like a remix of this song in a very fascinating way, though. Big fan, huge fan. That's one thing you can't call this game out on. It's got the aesthetic, it's got the visuals, it's got the gameplay and the story too. I mean, I don't know what more you could ask for, really. It's a lot of fun so far. I mean, I'm only 3 chapters in. Look how many units that we've got that are all very fun. I mean, even if you wanted to use Chester, I mean, watch what this guy can do. With a slim sword, he's knocking these archers down pretty low. I mean, at this point, I might as well with this one, because that sets up a kill for Villager Homegirl. Wonder what she's gonna do whenever the big plot twist or plot point comes around where Buddy Boy, the older guy, decides to go on his own. Wonder if she's gonna follow. Take all those experience gains with her. Well, I don't think I could falter. 7 and 8. Okay, and 21 HP. I mean, that's a bonus as well. She does have that 1 loss, though, staining her record indefinitely. Okay, and then... Well, not even indefinitely, just permanently. We actually double. 286s. It is possible. Okay, cool. Good job, Cathail. We will not be losing anything to her. That much is to be sure. A little bit with Amelia, and then... wonder who I want to finish off this other one with. You can pretty much tell by how I'm playing who I'm favoring. And as it is, well, I've got a few favorites. This game has like 82 characters though, right? So we're going to be playing that favoritism game quite a bit. I might even start letting units stay dead at some point just on account of that. We'll see how far we make it and what needs to happen. Yeah, I gotta be careful about Buddy here. Can't really be flying up in there all willy-nilly. Excuse me, we'll do... I guess it doesn't really matter how we tackle this situation. I could just send Gareth up here and let him one-shot. Yeah, I think that's the play. Good old Gareth. Or Garath. Well, if I could make you start charging me down, I think that I will do that. So, if I put you right here, you'll get attacked. And we'll be more than fine, because you should start charging around once you've been triggered to do so. And yeah, I did see the speech bubble there, so it is going to be main character that recruits Crowe. The irony of a Crowe that uses bows. To heck with this, I'm not going to die for those rat dude brothers. I'm out of here, but first, reckon that old axe could be worth something to the right pawn shop. Should take it with me for safekeeping, yeah. Okay, what axe is that exactly? Probably this one down here. I'm guessing he's gonna get that one and then run to the stairs or some such. I might let him. It'll save me a lockpick use if he gets to it. But yeah, we'll get you up here so that you're out of range. You on the pillar, you're out of range. If the thief moves first, you're suddenly back in range though, so we kind of don't really want that. If that's to be the case, I'll probably just put you here and then shove, because we really don't want her to be in range. It's pretty much the last thing we'd want, as a matter of fact. Yeah. That's not exactly great. I mean, 2 range should move after 1 range in basically all circumstances, but even still. Well, actually, that's the thing that makes it dangerous, isn't it? I don't know if the reinforcement's going to get put behind that in the turn order, but I don't really want to play that game. Maybe I heal up. Maybe I'll leave you right here and let you shoot the healer. I'll heal up Asher, or heal up with Asher, heal up Gareth. Rescue. Put you on 1 range. I could also shove. It's not exactly ideal to be in range of 2 magic units when you have 0 res and they've got enough damage to combined 2-shot you. So yeah, we're gonna have to rescue. An unfortunate turn, of course, but it will be fine because we can... Oh, you can talk to him as well. Interesting. Let's see. If I use your turn for shoving, we can take drop. We can also support. That might not be a bad one. Wind and dark. It is full crit rate. It's pretty good B rank to have at the very least. We will indeed see. And supports are not limited in this game, right? We can... Supports, yeah. All supports grow in a range of 3 tiles. All contribute attack, power, crit, avoid. Am I mistaken? I thought you could build supports as much as you wanted to, and then B ranks, or A ranks you could only have 1 of. Maybe I'm mistaken, I can't remember exactly, but we'll see what happens. Well, either way, we'll go ahead and swap you 2 around. Okay. You will move before the thief. Good information on that. Shooting the person who's going to recruit you. Using up 2 of my longbow uses SMH. Well, that's fine. I'll make it work. I do got to get a move on, though, because I kind of wasted a turn doing all that. Really got to get up there and show him what for, you know? Yeah, you can get that. You guys move. You don't. You do, but that tile's safe, so... Asher, heal up. Whoosh, and then... This will be an easy enough one to get 4 damage here. 17 minus 1 minus 6 for 10 damage taken, so 14. 18 damage, you're fine. Eileen the Queen. The Queen Eileen. Eileen on the Queen. Definitely one of the names in all of human history. Very good one, I think. Okay, but either way, this guy is going to be on his way up post-haste as well. I really feel no issues using the great bow because it's got so much utility. But I will trade him off of it because obviously we don't want him to use it against Crowe. Crowe's got 19 damage with that, and he's not going to be doubling. I'm sure it's quite heavy. Only loses 1 speed to it. Well, either way, we'll do it like this. Swap him over to Iron Axe. He'll probably shoot Parrhesia, but that's okay. 13 damage here. Javelins are definitely quite a bit nerfed. Very heavy. Not very good in terms of the damage output they've got. I have seen a fair portion of Javelin destruction in Fire Emblem games. I don't mind it so much. I hope that they don't become a worthless option at some point is the main thing. But I feel that they're on their way there, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll rescue drop Chester up into range of all of this stuff. That should work out just fine. Got an option for recruiting next turn with Rena. Okay, this will work. That is the ideal circumstance. Dodge? Unlucky. That's fine. Okay, I am looking forward to getting Crowe, though. Nice little rhyme there. He seems really good. Strength, speed. Pretty much everything I want out of her. I mean, any defense will be a bonus as well. Yep. Expected. Using up 3 of my iron longbow. Doesn't he know I'm going to recruit him? How could he not know? Can't keep getting away with this. Okay, that's fine. He'll get away with it. I'm gonna let Chester get this one. Chester the thief. Okay. You got me. You got me right there. That's a good one. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Lance Reaver. Well, that's a handy one. Chester, so you say. Lower your bow, villain. This is the last chance to walk away with your miserable lie. Sure. Well, that never works. But I can do you one better, lady, if you'll let me. Judging by the fact you've even made it this far to start with, Rankin's brave lads are getting their dang heads kicked in. Ain't gotta be no scholar to see which way the wind's blowing, eh? You're Striders, I figure, so you're used to press-ganging petty thugs like me to make up the numbers. The Striders are an ancient and time-honored organization who... Sure, whatever, but I say we skip that whole part and get to the good bit. Where I don't lay down my arms, but put them to work for you. Right here, right now, starting with the twins. One of them's dead. The Darkbrights are twins. Well, you're right that we're pressed for time and resources. But if this is just a way to get out of justice, well, I'll see it coming. I've got my eye on you, Bowman. Got out of that jam all right. So who can I kill to prove myself? Okay, well that's a cool one. Let's see, do I want to risk potentially... I mean, look, light and dark being the same means the dark is really good, so I can't complain about dark with anima. B rank anima and dark is going to be really good either way, so I don't really think there's a downside to going through with this one at the very least, because I'm going to be using Gareth, and if she's the Lord, then I don't think I'm going to be punished for it, so we're going to roll with it, and we're going to see what we get out of it. Maybe after this turn, because this one has potential to go a bit to the side, you know. Go ahead and use my first use of Physic, whoosh you back up to full, because I lean pretty good. I'd be leaning on her. Pretty good opportunity to do this, honestly. Can't really complain too much. Going to good use, being on Parrhesia. She has the E rank in swords after all. I was going to give her the Slim Lance earlier, or Slim Sword earlier, but it didn't really come to fruition. Nobody over here has got 2 range, so I'm not punished for standing next to this wall or anything. Wonder if you're going to double with steel. This dude's crazy. He's only losing 1 speed to steel and iron longbow, so really, really, really good unit. Are these the same? No, it's just slightly better than iron, except for the accuracy. Well, first of all, let's see what you're doing. 10 times 2. Iron blades, you guys don't move. You'll get the treasure chest, and then you've got a 6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I've got time with him. A very cool little thief right there. Well, in this case, I guess I'll do it like this, and I'll kill you with Gareth. Maybe I'll use the Hurlbat, just to kind of get rid of it. But somehow, despite it all, she defied her wounds and clung to life. Yet the slightest cut could kill where an artery struck or an infection set in. Inexperienced warriors flailed about. Precision was a virtue. Took pride in their ability to kill with just a single telling blow. First, as he realized, the pike's reach kept him at bay. Huh. So we've even got descriptions for what lances are. Splintered the bill's shaft, then with a triumphant yell followed through. This is cool. What about bows? What do they say? In times of need, anything could serve. A brick, a clenched fist, a bow. This is cool. Everything just feels so, I don't know, like special in a sense. You really don't catch anything lacking in this game. Which is a nice little, like, not to say that games that don't have anything lacking aren't charming or anything. Or rather, games that do have something lacking, but either way, you get my meaning. This one's quite nice indeed. Let's see, I guess I could do some rescue drops to get her a bit ahead, but it's not gonna matter. Eileen's crazy. Well, she's crazy, but she's also not as crazy as Cyril in the defense department, in all fairness. So, these potions, though, are really good. It is one thing that is kind of crazy is that they heal 15 and you get to use them 5 times. It's gonna come a point where I'm like, hey, why do I even need elixirs? I'm gonna have a couple of healers floating around. I'm sure I'll need an elixir at some point. It doesn't diminish the value of them. They certainly do come in handy when they do. Especially once your HP starts getting through the roof. Okay. Well, those guys are silly. Ancient Axe, okay. Wonder what that does. Unless, useless to you now, but perhaps... I mean, okay, I'll take it. If it's gonna turn out to be something crazy, for sure I want it. Okay, a little bit of fire here. Never hurt nobody, except for this guy, of course. And then we'll probably just box this guy in. I've got 2 ways to take out the archers. This guy's probably not going to attack. So we'll just beat up on this guy, and then I'll beat up on the other one, and then I'll funnel a bunch of experience into my 2 favorite units. Sword Pegasus and Mage Girl. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, that'll come in mighty handy, I would say. I like Crowe. I really like this archer model, too. Seems moderately more equipped than your average archer. Which is a nice change of pace. Do you have a hand axe? Probably. Significantly weaker, though, and you lose 5 speed to it, so... let's see, be 13 minus 6. That's considering weapon triangle, so 7 damage. 7. Well, I mean, you're doing pretty well out here. Wait, so did I say 7 damage? I don't recall. Iron Blade's gonna hurt a bit worse. Let's see, so anyway. 5 plus 9. Which turns out to be 13 minus 6. Yeah, so 7 damage. So theoretically you do die to that, actually. And if that's to be the case, maybe we'll do a little bit of getting the Armor Knight ahead. Let's see. Could I perhaps... Not quite. Let's first start shoving you. And then I'll get you out of the way. I guess to kind of temporarily be a thief blockade or some such. Okay, and then I'll have to shove you or swap you. Hate to use up her turn doing this, but it's for the greater good. Maybe. Wait, was that more damage than I thought it was going to be? No, it wasn't. Okay. Slim Sword. Maybe that didn't actually do me any good. Well, it's fine. Trust. She'll dodge. I definitely shouldn't have done that, but we gotta trust, right? I can't shove with a Pegasus, or else I'd put the armor out front. Which, I mean, if only one person's gonna get attacked, and everyone's got enough HP to survive at least 1 hit from these 2. 24 minus 8 for 16 damage, so you don't. That's a steel axe, right? So... definitely kind of played myself there. In this case, my best choice is probably just to deal with this and be like, yeah, hand axe probably not going to hit. 87 minus 42. Yeah, I'll be fine. Trust. Trust me, we don't get hit by these things around here. I might as well do this on player phase. Go ahead and set my expectations. Yeah, we trust. We just gotta dodge the hand axe. We'll do it. Plus, it shouldn't be as bad dealing with an Iron Blade. It's 11 damage, she would deal 7. That's fine, she lives. I probably could have calculated that out and made it way less scary. But it still would have been kind of scary, because she still had to dodge that one dude. Oh well. Situation is past, Commander, and we will henceforth not care. Lamau, go ahead and do this and shove you. I do like that wall is broken there. It's a nice little touch. It's not necessarily important, but it's nice. Good dodge. Eileen on Eileen. That's a good quote. I should say that more. I should definitely make that a recurring joke until it's annoyed everybody into the ground. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Which I do tend to have good ideas, as you well know by this point. Either way, so we'll go ahead and probably try to beat up the mage with Amelia. I don't know if it's increased experience per usual, but I am inclined to find out. Get him, Cyril. I haven't been giving Cyril enough love, but they've been a very good unit the entire time. Okay, and then a little bit of damage with you. Probably would have been a good idea to attack the dude up front with Eileen, but I think I can probably manage the kill through alternate means. If not in one round through Rena, then through a second use of Buddy Boy down here. How far do you reach? I guess I could break the wall. Let's see, if I could do that with you, though, that'd be really cool. Okay, I can probably get her killed then. Iron longbows are sold in the shop. The armory preps shop. The, what is it? Battle preps shop. So I'm sure it'll work out. Walking around with 5 HP. Missing a finger, but getting a lot of EXP out of it. Okay, so you... I'm going to put you in range of this one. You in range of this one. Hopefully not in range of both, yeah. And that way we'll get something figured out from the ultimate formation that we've got accrued right here. Okay, let's see if this gives boosted experience as per... Well, no, it probably won't, right? Because this uses a Fate's EXP formula. Oh yeah, defense again. Okay, she's gonna cap all stats. I'm definitely okay with that, though. And then from there, we'll just catch up with everybody else. Play a little game of catch-up with no mustard. Truly a sad sight, isn't it? I guess I'll go ahead and get this support, though. Hey, boss, gotta ask you something about your leadership style. What's that? Why is that style right in the bloody teeth of the enemy? This thing's gone well past just a handful of Striders. Sure, then it was healthy for you to take the fight yourself. Healthy for all of us, but it's more than that now. You don't think I'm capable of defending myself? Oh, you got thin skin all of a sudden, huh? Well, if I thought you couldn't defend yourself, I'd say that. Got plenty of bosses who couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. That's how I ended up with you. But you only gotta be unlucky once, and that's the end. Of you and of the company. Yeah, I take your point. Believe me, I take no pleasure in risking my own neck. If I had the luxury of dictating battle from a tent far away, that would delight me. But that luxury is denied me. Yeah, but... Look at our forces, Sergeant. They aren't all hardened men-at-arms. They're drifting farther and farther from home in constant danger. They need some point of certainty that they can look to when spirits waver. They need to see that I'm risking my neck in battle to trust we can win. Yeah, yes, I see. It's a morale thing, eh? Just so, but do not worry so much. I am aware of the need to keep safe, and I have no need for personal glory. My presence is simple calculus, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, you're clever, boss, but that's far from the first time I heard something like that. Okay. I like them both. Some of my favorite characters, no doubt. I guess it's not a high bar necessarily for this point in the game, but they're very, very nice. Okay, as expected. Yep. Calculated. Calculus. Indeed, indeed. Rena is pretty great, honestly. I feel like she was initially set out to be something of a Roy, but she's turned out to be way more than that. She's borderline an Ephraim. I would say she's definitely not a Hector. She's not slow or anything, so it's about as close as we get. Y'all gotta talk? I recognize you, another rat fleeing the sinking ship. If you had any backbone, you'd be by my side. You had a good thing going for a while, mate. But Bandit Kings never last forever. I'd say I'm sorry, you know, but Mama didn't raise me to tell lies. I'll get you in front of your new mates, yeah, I'm sure. From behind this wall, where I will stay safe. Either way, might as well get as much experience as I can. since we're right here at the end of it. Another thing I do like is that this game doesn't feature skills. I know that I've been playing a lot of games that have skills, and skills aren't necessarily a bad thing, but my preference... Okay, that's a pretty okay level up. My preference will always be with the no skills. Oh, we're gonna give you the kill on the boss. Nice. Let's see, are you close to level 10? Cathael, I'm definitely giving a lot of favoritism to Eileen and Amelia, but Cathael's like really, really good. She doesn't really have a strong like story reason to be here at the moment, but I'm okay with her being here entirely. I guess she kind of does. She was explained as, you know, having a bit of a vendetta against these guys. You got this far, they're all dead. They must all be dead. Well, they ain't gonna burn in heck alone. Well, funny you say that, my dude. Why do you have to kill me last? How did he know? Why'd I have to see it all turn to ashes? How did he know? How did he know? I wonder if that's literally a thing. I don't know. The brothers are dead. The fort is ours. Hunt down and kill any bandit too stupid to throw down their arms. The day belongs to the Striders. That's nice. That's very nice indeed. That was a fun one. That was a very fun map. The rest of the bandits are dead or fled, Chief. Interesting. Who's this, I wonder? I'm trying to hear the music too. It's very nice. Gives me a faint Pokemon Tower vibe. No prisoners, but we aren't in much of a position to take captives, eh? It's certainly convenient. Wait, who's this then? They were keeping a captive of their own, Chief. Says her name's Meryl, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. Am I meant to recognize you? No, I very much doubt you have ever heard of me. I am but a humble augur. Hey, that's who it is. Imprisoned by the insipid oafs you have just slain. The elder brother wished to know if the feral deal would pay off. I answered in the negative. He did not take the news well. Can't be much of an augur. Surely you should have known he'd go mental and throw you here. I imagine that seems droll to you, stalwart. What does that mean? Yet I did indeed know they would take me to this wretched lair. I went gladly in the full knowledge that I would meet you here, leveler. This is, well, keywords. I'm a big fan of keywords. Do you call him stalwart? Wait, leveler? I only know I know you only under such names as you are written in the stars. Where I am not a Meryl, merely the Oracle. Straightforward enough, no? I see with you with you march the Deadeye, and yes, that one. Well, we know that one is Varcade here. My name is Rena. Why are you wasting time with her? Her time here has clearly driven her mad. There can be no time wasted, for there is one figure the Fates yet expect to make her entrance. Oh, to heck with a mage knight. Oh, sheesh. A custom siege. This is crazy. Scorcha. She's gonna scorch ya. How very interesting. I must commend you. The notorious Dark Crits butchered to a man. And who the heck are you? Is that Garathia? And who the heck are you? This is such a cool CG. What in the world? That's crazy. How did they get so many colors to fit in this? There must be a patch or something that allows full-scale range of colors, because it's definitely not down to the standard of GBA, you know. Lady Scorcha Farrell, daughter to the Baron. Hello, Varcade. Fancy seeing you here. What do you want with him? Well, that's for me to know and you to wonder. Father is not in the habit of sharing his plans with... Is it Striders you call yourselves? Varcade Hanggeist is under my protection. I will not cede him to you. What? Or, let's see, Colbane. What? Captain, she's a dang Farrell. Where's Will Farrell? I know, Colbane, but it's my decision. How interesting. Are you ready to die for it, Captain? We could take her. We've got a rapier and a very, what is it? Magic or resistance-ly gifted unit. Rena, and I'm not planning to die. With some fool lordling might, if she presses the issue. Nice. Bold words. Let's see how you back them up. Oh, you want to lay a hand on the captain? Too bad for you, I'm first on your dance card. What? Sergeant, I can... Well, if you insist. Don't. He's got a 3-range bow. Don't. Why did you go into 2 range? Why did you go into 2 range? It better have been a 3 range tail. I'll find out. That one hurts. I know he was too strong to make it, but that one hurts. Bloody heck, Fire. She just... I'll take your, where'd she? Like snuffing out a candle, gone. No doubt to twist her tail and build a trap for us. It appears Farrell was far bolder than I gave him credit for, or else the daughter acted rashly against her orders. So we need to track her down and put her to the sword. Finish the dang job. The sergeant's breathing, only shallow, but he's strong. Okay, good. Think, girl, she's already demonstrated her ability to warp herself. And even if exhaustion kept her from repeating the feats, the Lone Rider will easily outpace us. Even if we had means to do her harm, should we catch up? You're more clever than this, girl, I know you are. You would not have made it so far had you not been. He might be dying, he needs help. Don't either of you care? He put himself on the line for both of you. Aye, you're right. Get healers in here, fresh poultices. We're getting the sergeant ready to move, then we're out of here. Well, we do have a healer on staff, so... Why did he go into 2 range? He had a 3-range bow. One thing was certain, as I screamed halfway coherent orders at whoever would listen, boots slipping in the bandits' fresh blood. I sure as heck didn't feel like any sort of leveler. Okay, that was a very fun chapter. That one was a brutal story, but a very fun one. It sets a lot of pieces in play. Well, here's hoping that we can save the sergeant. I mean, I want him back. I'm not going to lie to you. He's currently I would say he's my favorite character. I mean, the simping aside, right? Like, he's probably he's my favorite character, I think, at the moment. Him and Reina. I mean, if I'm simping, though, it's the other ones, but that aside, that was a very nice one. Can't believe this is only chapter 3 of this game. Every single chapter has been so nice so far. Well, all that aside, I guess that's the YouTuber stuff for you, right? We got to do the liking, we got to do the subscribing. You don't want to miss another episode, especially after this. I mean, sheesh. Got to see these developments play out, right? So, yeah, do definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss new episodes. Like the video and share the video so that more people can see this game and play it for themselves. That is the overall objective of this Let's Play after all. We want to get these games out to more people so that more people can have as much fun as I'm going to have here on the channel. And of course, you can download this game from the description below. Do make sure to play it alongside me. Leave your comments of your playthrough, if you so please, in the comment section below or in the FEU thread of this game. Do make sure to give the creators of this game a big thank you for an amazing game so far. But I guess that's about it. So I'm very much looking forward to the next time. And until next time, I'll see you later.